7.0, we've got a host of new operators, variables, and indexes that are going to be available for you. We're also making big improvements in time series collections. In addition to the ability for arbitrary deletes and eventually arbitrary updates, we've also made significant performance improvements as well. That's going to make sure that we can work on your largest set of time series data. And finally, partial TTL indexes is going to make it easy for you to age out your data in a more fine-grained, controlled sort of way. Now, going into 7.0, we realized that there's still some challenges with choosing that shard key. And in order to aid in that, we're rolling out a new set of commands that'll make it a whole lot easier. The idea that we could defragment our sharded collections and reduce the number of chunks on those shards has led to significant performance improvements. Now, we introduced this in a previous release through defragmentation. Starting in 7.0, we now have the ability to run that in an opportunistic and automated way. In an example that we saw with customers, we saw up to a 60% reduction in shard count in the sharding routing table. And we also saw examples where write latency reduced by almost an order of magnitude during sharding maintenance operations. Our new query engine. It's a multi-year effort to deliver the next generation of query performance, extensibility, and efficiency. It's going to be running for nearly every type of workload that you use when you execute a find, whether it's grouping and reshaping, filtering and sorting, or dollar lookups. It's also going to be used in most aggregation pipelines as well. In addition to that, we're also announcing OpenID Connect support, which is available for Atlas customers, on-prem, for customers who are using Ops Manager and Cloud Manager as well. Previously, you had to use LDAP or Kerberos for something like single sign-on for human users. Now you can go into the Atlas UI, you can go into Ops Manager, Cloud Manager, configure it, and you're up and running. Cluster-to-cluster synchronization is our continuous unidirectional sync from similar or different environments for MongoDB clusters. So starting now in 7.0, first, you're going to be able to filter on the data that you want to send to that target environment. But now we have unlike topology support, which is going to make it simple for you to actually transform from one topology to another. This means for two sharded clusters, you can go from M to M, but you can also go from M to N shards. You can even go from replica set to a sharded cluster. I hope what you've heard about streamlined developer experience, performance, security, and migrations, really exciting for you. They are for us. Thank you.